this dose hooked up. Oh, you guys are here? Oh, guess what? Pick me up a dose. Now we're talking. Talk about control. This is awesome. Now, y'all are you thinking about getting one of these? Do it. Get you some, because you want control. This is going to give it to you, just like all the Neptune stuff. This box is empty, by the way. So this dose, which I'm going to show you in a minute, comes with everything you need to get started. You don't have to go buy lines anywhere or tubes for it. It's got a graduated cylinder, so you can calibrate, which it was only off a millimeter on each one, which is pretty darn crazy for accuracy with beginning programming. So I calibrated, and the only thing with this is you have to calibrate, set it up through display on your Apex. You don't just you know, you can't just set it up through Fusion at the moment, as far as I know. But following the NeptuneSystems.com get started, that's how it told me to do it, so that's how I did it. So as far as programming goes, as soon as you plug it in, it's ready to go. No crazy stuff as far as the dose. It shows up. You just hit the unlock button, pull the tile down, bam, dose. The only thing you have to do with the display is just for the calibration. You prime it with the buttons right on the pump, and I'll show you that here in a second. Alright, so here's the dose. These buttons, that's the priming. So when you're setting it up through the display, basically all that is for you to calibrate. It's pretty simple to do. Eventually I'm sure they'll have it set up so Fusion can do the calibrate for you. But at the moment it's through the display, which is not a big deal because you have the display, you don't need any internet. You can still do everything you want with the display unit as far as programming. It might not be as easy as using Fusion, but definitely want to give that a shot. So anyways, the unit has, of course, 2 Aquabus ports, so you can plug in another unit or anything else you wanted to that's on Aquabus. This is great, so if you need to plug in other gear and you're not close to your next unit that accepts Aquabus, like a VDM module or a PM2 or the base unit or a power strip or anything like that. But so anyways, if you stick with me, in the next few weeks I'm gonna straighten the stand up. I'm gonna get all this Neptune stuff neatly mounted into something so it's not, you don't see a ton of wires everywhere. Currently have my link module, my one link for my new Neptune wave pumps, all the way over here, but so it's kind of running out over there. So as far as this dose is concerned, I think you should get one. If you are dosing anything like trace elements or alkalinity or carbon or calcium, foods, you can put this thing in the refrigerator. You can dose it through a refrigerator. If you get a small fridge, you can run lines into it. Automatic water changes. You can totally set that up, do automatic water changes. That's another great feature, which I plan on getting another unit just so I can do that. You know, I know if you got like a Nano or something small, it's not a big deal to manually dose, but when you have a tank this size, you know, 140 milliliters, 150 milliliters calcium a day, alkalinity very close to that, it gets kind of monotonous. Plus I like to go do stuff, and I can't always be home for that. So if you want reliability and a quality build, and accuracy and ultimately control, because that's why you bought a Neptune Apex. And as you know, if you own one, you can't imagine having an aquarium without one. So, and on another last note is, if you want to know where Joe Cole gets all his Neptune Apex gear, it's at saltwateraquarium.com. They have 5% cash back, free shipping, no matter what the cost, and that's where I get all my Neptune Apex gear. Just because of the cash back, I can revolve it. Every time I buy something, the next product gets cheaper for me. So, especially when you're buying higher end equipment that costs hundreds of dollars or even $100, all that starts to add up. So it's worked out perfectly for me, because it's saving me money, and you know it's not an inexpensive hobby. So give them a try. Joe Cole approved. Saltwateraquarium.com. Like I said, that's where I've been getting all my new gear, all my Neptune Apex, and all my other stuff. I'll also be doing some reviews on some Neos, I think it's phosphate and nitrate test kits. I got a couple of those from them, and I plan on testing them out, reviewing them, my Joe Cole Reef series. So stay tuned for that, and catch you later. Joe Cole out.